Hello, Tarot Land. Welcome in, YouTube. Today is July 26th, 2025. Here for another live, right? All right. And we are coming up on that minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. Welcome to the Underdog Ministry. I appreciate you spending some time with me, taking a little bit of time out of your day to hang out, kick it. You guys kick ass and take names. I am going to roll the dice and get us right into a reading. If you guys are returning subscribers, you guys are so important to the support of the channel. And if you are a new subscriber, I can't wait to see your energy in the readings. You guys, I appreciate all of you for being here, whether you're day oneers or you're a one-dayer, okay? Let's get through this dice, and then we're gonna get into a reading. Headphone warning. Stop is the first word I see. And it's just right there together. Stop. Stop. Collaborate and listen. I suspect with a brand new invention, something. Just kidding. Sorry, guys. I had to do a little vanilla ice there. Alrighty. Really? We've got bastard. Somebody better stop. You bastard. Stop it, you bastard. I don't know who I'm hearing. That's not a word that I use. For posterity's sake, bastard means somebody without a father, okay? But it is used in a slang kind of context. Mink. A mink coat, mink stole. Somebody might be upset about somebody wearing fur. Cinch. I-S-I-N-C-H. Like, it's super simple. Do it in a cinch. To tie something together to cinch your bag to your saddle. I don't understand what this is right here. We got somebody that maybe works with like livestock, a cattle wrangler, rustler, cowboy. Jury. Jury. Wig. W-I-G. Time to re-roll. Who all's out there? I can't even say, is it JJ Edits 1? Hi. How you doing? I have no vowels. We need Vanna White. Come on, Vanna. Bring me some vowels, please, and thank you. All right. Dust. D-U-S-T. Dust in the Wind by Kansas. Somebody's dusty. Somebody got left in the dust. Beer. B-E-E-R. Somebody got left in the dust. Something about beer. The letter Z is the last one out. That is not a word all by itself. Back in the can. Let's pull some out of the basket, and then I'll get some signs, some zodiac signs, and then we'll get into the tarot. Right now I'm getting, there's an old game show. I think Steve Harvey hosts it still, where everybody guesses like survey says. And everybody says out of 100 people, so I can't remember what the name of the game show is. Somebody help me in the comments, please. I'm hearing that right now. Survey says. All right. Well, that's an interesting first card out today, folks. You're not a dom, you're a dick. Somebody fancies themselves some sort of dominant submissive. Like in a prick kind of way. This is the bastard already, right out the gate, folks. We've got the letter B here. Don't worry about your idealization of home base or family. You're supposed to love your home. You're supposed to love your family. It's supposed to be what you make ideal for you, not what everybody else thinks. We've got third party and cheating here. Suspicious. Silver. Energy vampire. This person is not a dom, they're a dick. They're a bastard and an energy vampire. Somebody sucks the life out of everything. Revulsion. Important. Okay. So somebody feels really ew around another person, and they really need to pay attention to that. That's a very important sign that you're like, ew. A face behind the camera. The letter L, Lima in the military alphabet, like Lima, Peru, or Lima, like lima beans. Hopeful. Perplexed. Emotional dysregulation, and I just heard emotional damage. So somebody can't get it there, they can't get it together, they can't keep it together. Emotional dysregulation is one of my worst symptoms. Yeah, I can get on here and I can like do my videos for like an hour and a half, but you guys have watched me turn into a mush puddle and a crying ball of mess. Hello, Epic Face, welcome in. Here live, and it happens like that every day, repeatedly, multiple times a day. So the 2 or 3 hours that I can put in on all my channels is about all I can do with my level of emotional dysregulation. So I can kind of identify with that card. And the last one out is Idiocracy. And we're living it, folks. We're living it. We're in the midst of this currently. Have y'all seen it? Watch it. I think YouTube even made it free to watch. I don't think you have to even pay to rent it. I think it's one of the ones you can just go watch. So, Idiocracy. And then let's pull a couple of signs out and see who this could be about today. Okay, we got one that just flew out of the bag. We've got Cancer, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So we've got water signs and an air sign here that could be when this story occurs, could be in any of those seasons. The players in the story could be any of these signs. The cross watchers could be any of these signs, okay? Just remember that. And there's also, you've got your rising sign, you have got your moon sign, you have got your Venus, your North Node, any planetary placement in these signs, okay? Let's get right into it and get the overall energy. The words that came out of the dice today are stop, mink, bastard, cinch, jury, wig, dust, and beer. All right, what is the overall energy for this today? Please and thank you. The Fool. I understand that the words are backwards, you guys. If somebody wants to tap in and donate me a webcam, I will start using it. I have on the main page, on the title page, there's a link to the Amazon gift link. I think I might have one in there. If not, that gift link does allow people to send gifts. I've got a P.O. box, so if that's something that anybody's willing to do, I'd be grateful for it. Hey, Kajer Adits, how are you? All right, so we've got the Fool here. We've got somebody that is hopeful. We've got somebody here that's ready to walk on faith. If you look at this card heavily, somebody's about to take a roll of the dice. Somebody is being attacked but being protected and directed by the hand of God, and they are looking at their North Node star while they are about to walk on, okay? Take all of the imagery in. It doesn't matter if the words are backwards, the picture, you can look in the mirror, okay? So somebody's literally being guided by the hand of God as they take some sort of gamble or some sort of risk here. Or they step out on faith to do what they're supposed to do, following their North Node, with disregard to anybody that's coming for them, with disregard to the danger, with disregard to the obstacles or the pain that could come with these decisions. All right? So let's get deeper into it. Somebody's trying to stop somebody from being able to move forward in a hopeful energy. They want somebody stuck in emotional dysregulation. They want somebody suspicious and perplexed and questioning everything constantly. Somebody told somebody to stop. Somebody called somebody a bastard. That word triggered somebody. Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. That word triggered somebody, made them fucking do something out of anger that they've been trying to hide for a very long time. This person does not like being called a bastard. This person's a product of cheating, and they don't know which of the parents is them. That's why they're triggered by this. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Something's coming back around to bite somebody in the ass. And somebody's being guided away while all of it falls down in the background here. All right, so we've got the Six of Cups in limbo at the base of these three. I'm literally going to leave it where it fell, because it seems to be this is a crossing this issue. There's friends here. This could be a threesome, third party cheating. Maybe somebody went behind the third person together when they weren't supposed to do anything unless it was all of them as a group. Maybe there's a baby involved here, with bastard being there. Maybe somebody just doesn't know who their dad is. Maybe somebody's just an absolute piece of trash. So much so that it's obvious they weren't parented properly. I don't know. Four of Swords is here. Somebody's trying to put a situation to rest before it bites them in the ass, and it's coming back around. This person got triggered by being called a bastard. They got angry. Now they're trying to keep something hidden. They're trying to put a situation to rest. They're trying to show a more caring and compassionate side of themselves here. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this person here is concerned about money, concerned about long-term finances, concerned about the family, learning about who they are. Somebody else is walking away from all of this. I don't think this Fool energy is this Knight of Wands. I think this Fool energy is who is walking away from this Knight of Wands. Somebody got caught cheating. There's some sort of attack in the background here with all those spears underneath this person's feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spears in this Fool card. So somebody every day of the week, they may cheat every single day of the week. They're getting cheated on every single day of the week. Like it's nonstop. This third party stuff. Somebody's getting suspicious of somebody's behavior. I think that maybe there was a threesome and then somebody just started cheating with the other party. And that led to other stuff. But this person here that's angry is only concerned about their money. They're only concerned about their money. There's something here. Somebody's just really, they're a dick. They're a jerk. They're an absolute tool. Tool, not the fool. Tell me about the Fool, first of all. What is the shadow for this Fool? Because this Fool energy, I believe, is my collective here, and I think that they're dealing with this Knight of Wands in reverse. Energy vampire, not a dom, you're a dick. Somebody's repulsed, revulsion, repelled by this person. They're like, ugh. Hey, Lori, how's it going? Well, we've got the Death card. So for this Fool energy, they're trying to change their life. They're trying to end a situation. It's been transformative for this person to deal with this energy. Grief. Death and grief. So my collective, or the Fool energy in this reading, depending on what side of it you're on. I mean, I'm pretty aware that cross watchers are a lot of the channel's subscribers. It's okay. I'm grateful. But this person here, they're really only concerned with their money. They're really only concerned with their money, and they're fucking angry about their money. They're trying to, I don't know, it's like they cheat every single day of the week. This person tries to be in control and like be the dominant in the energy of all of their relationships. And they're not a dom, they're a dick. This is somebody who is being abusive to every single person they're cheating with, including this Fool energy. And I think this Fool energy is like, fuck this, I'm going. I'm trusting God to carry me out of this drama. I'm putting an end to this. I'm going to change my life and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to mourn it like it's dead. I'm going to mourn this situation like it's done permanently. That's where this Fool energy is. Tell me about the Knight of Wands energy. They're super mad. They got caught being sneaky, being subversive, being cheating, being hiding, lying, trying to get away with shit in the background, and they're mad. They're mad that you dared to walk away and they can't make you come back. They can't let this situation, can't we just let it go? Can't you just, be nice? No. I think somebody here is not realizing they're going to lose this friendship with this Fool energy. This Fool energy is going to trust God to lead them out of all of this danger. This might not be physical attacks. This might not be somebody that's hitting somebody. This is definitely somebody that is cheating every day and putting somebody's health at risk because they can't control their dick. That's what's going on right here. And this person that can't control their unit, the only thing they care about is putting the situation to rest, getting somebody back into this caring, compassionate energy. They do not care about this person. They are not friends with this person. They just care about their money. Rose Garden in reverse. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Somebody does not like how the situation's dying off and it's still prickly. And you're insulating yourself somehow like a bubble. You got yourself surrounded like Glinda the Good Witch of the North here in some sort of energetic protection bubble. And this energy vampire can't suck off of you anymore. I think they used this cheating to get some sort of a reaction out of you. It wasn't cheating to get satisfaction. It was more to hurt you. It was more to tap into you getting suspicious, you being confused, you trying to reach out to them and be better and better and better and gain their approval. And you're like, I'd rather just let the situation die Holocaust in reverse. Look at the picture. Big old explosion. You can see everything. It's all out. It's all everywhere. This is the Ten of Pentacles card in the reverse. Yo. Everything this person thought was important, everything they valued, all their money, all of their title, all of their status, all of their clout, none of it can penetrate your bubble, and it just bounces off of you. This person is in a full stop mode. They cannot get you to come back and be caring and lay a situation to rest. You're not coming back. You walked away. They're trying to get you to come back and lay it to rest and just come care again. And you're like, nope. I'm just going to have to approach this one like somebody died and just let it be and just grieve and deal with the pain and let God carry me away from all of these attacks. Mother's milk. Reparent myself. Nurture myself. Start over from day one like somebody's brand new. Center of the universe. This person wanted to be the center of the universe for anyone and everyone. Remember, they've got a flavor of the day. Okay? Literally, that could be this person's nickname because there's one for every day of the month. So we'll just call this motherfucker 31 flavors. Okay? They get more out of the pain that it causes the full energy in this reading when they cheat than they do out of the dopamine hit or energy or enjoyment of the act of cheating. This person is not cheating because they want pleasure. The pleasure they get is hurting the person they're cheating on, and it's a fucked up, like this person's, they're gross. They're not a dom, they're a dick. They're an energy vampire that's repulsive. And they think they're the center of the universe. So somebody's really having to heal themselves. It's almost like somebody has to completely change themselves so this person no longer finds them attractive, and then they'll no longer have to deal with this person wanting to siphon off of them. So because you're not going to lay it to rest, because you're not going to be compassionate, because you're not going to be the same old friend that you used to be, because this person thinks that they're something, right? Their status, their whatever. It's a position in their own mind. This person here, without your energy to suck off, this person is stuck in emotional regulation. It's almost like because you're able to be calm and compassionate and reparent yourself and insulate yourself from all of these, I don't know, stabby words, stabby attacks on your character, on your thought process, on your intellect, on your temperament, on your goals, your dreams, whatever it is you're going to do, this person attacks it, okay? All of it. They attack you from all angles, and you're tired of it. You're not even going to care if this person cheats anymore. You're just going to be like, dusted, done and dusted. Full stop. You know this person's a fucking bastard, okay? The jury is out on this person. Legit. Judgment in reverse. Didn't I just say the jury is out? Legit. And then boom. Judgment, guilt, self-hate, inner critic, inability to face the facts, feeling down, and indecision. All right, so here's the deal. You are not going to make this person the center of your universe. You are nurturing yourself now. You're not climbing that mountain ever again, because the last time I guess you dealt with this person, you nearly died. Like they took it all out of you. Not like they tried to kill you, but they took all of your energy, all of your confidence, all of your love, all of your care, all of your compassion, all of your give a fuck. And by the time they were done, your give a damn was busted, just like Jody Messina, okay? This person's going to end up with their own self-hate because you're not going to be party to living with it. Six of Cups in the reverse. So that limbo is all the way done. This person's stuck. They're stuck in the past. They're going to have to mature. They're going to have to grow up. They're going to have to be, I don't know, bored without your energy, pretty much. World in reverse, right on top of the Holocaust in reverse. Yo, cycle, you're not going to get what you want this time out of this person. The Eight of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords, and to that Queen of Cups, you want this person to come back and put the situation to rest and bury the hatchet and let's just be calm and compassionate with each other. Somebody can't alleviate their own guilt here. They're stuck in the bed that they made because you have decided to let it lie there, to grieve it like a death. And now this person feels like empty. They feel like their life is never going to be righted if you're not in it. This person is angry. They are out of balance. Two Pentacles in the reverse. They can't commit to anything. You know this person is like, they're afraid of commitment. This person will never commit. 7 days, 31 flavors, really. Remember, with so many flavors, how could I pick just one? Imbalance, recklessness, overindulgent. With 31 flavors, how could I pick just one, right? Somebody's going to have to just let it go. Somebody's going to have to let you go. The Fool. My energy for my collective is the Fool energy. They're going to have to let you go. They're going to have to, you're going to have to deal with this grieving process so you can remain hopeful that you're going to have another, like, another wave of good fortune in your life, because you will. You will. But right now, it's important that you listen to your instincts. I'm going to say this is somebody that is not familiar with really listening to their body or listening to themselves and their inner guidance mechanisms here. So there is this person, and you know this person is not good for you. You know that you've decided to let the situation go by the wayside here. And you are suspicious of this person, and you're repelled by this person, and you feel nauseous every time they're around you. Every time they leave, you feel some sort of hope that they're not going to be a dick this time, that they're not going to be an energy vampire, that they're not just coming to suck the life out of you, that they actually come to care, but then it leaves you in some sort of emotional dysregulation. So you're deciding to take the leap away from all of the stabby feelings, okay? You're going to let it transform you. You're going to mourn the loss of this person in your life like they died. They may well be living, breathing, and healthier than you. They may have a better life than you, money-wise. You're going to let it go. You're going to let it go like they passed away, and you're not going to look back. And that's going to be something that pretty much makes this person live with their own guilt, their self-loathing. They're going to be stuck in the past forever. They're never going to be able to come back around to you. They're going to be knocked off kilter by this. This person is going to be lost in one-night stands with this overindulgence because they're 31 flavors. They're never going to commit to anything. And you, my friend, are going to be able to live in some sort of peace. Gotta love that dove on the card, right? Bringing an olive branch. This person's going to want to bury the hatchet with you so bad. They're going to try and extend an olive branch. They see your piece and they're going to come try and get in the midst of it and suck it up. Remember, this person's an energy vampire, but they want that 31st flavor. And you're going to be like, take me off the roster. I was never on the roster. Get up out my energy. You know this is coming. Intuition. You need to listen. Like I just got done saying, when this person or people, whoever you're around, affects your physicality, like you get butterflies in your stomach because you know somebody's coming over and it's not a happy butterfly, like, ooh, they're cute. It's like, oh God, dread. If you get heart palpitations, if you get, shortness of breath, if you get anxiety when somebody's coming around, if it disturbs your fucking peace, you need to listen to it because that's your intuition going ding, 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 light bulb. Hello, McFly. Okay? Hello, McFly. Illumination. Okay? Just, you have to trust that God is guiding you. You have to take this roll of the dice. You have to take a risk and you have to let something die. You have to completely cut it off for your own peace. This person here is lost in tasting mode. Okay? Lost in the sauce. They want a flavor. They want a taste of every fucking flavor there is to try, and you're at full stop with it. Okay? We've got the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius out here. And let's see, let's get one more card. Do we want a Deadly Apothecary, folks, or do we want the Kitchen Witch Oracle? You guys choose today. Hey, Melly Ramos, how are you? Oh, I'm old. Yes, I am, which means I've lived long enough to know better. Old enough to know better and still too young to give a fuck about drama mamas in the... I have been chosen the greatest mind to ever live. Then why is this how you're spending your brain power being a troll? Tell me. 32 on the clock. Guaranteed you're a child. Go away. All right. We are going to use the Kitchen Witch Oracle for the last card today instead of the Deadly Apothecary. Peppermint, soothing. Burn dried peppermint as incense. You can make peppermint tea or chew on peppermint leaves. A spoonful of sugar may help the medicine go down, as Mary Poppins said, but peppermint will soothe any sour stomach. Peppermint's energetic properties, wasn't I just talking about how somebody was sick to their stomach around this person? Drink some peppermint tea. Peppermint's energetic properties appear in a reading to reassure a situation. You may be experiencing things that are uncomfortable or painful, like mourning, going through grief. Peppermint acts as a balm on whatever hurts. Call upon peppermint to relieve the aches and pains of the mind, heart, or spirit. This card can also signify a time of compassionately aiding others in their time of need. Find ways to be as comforting and soothing as possible, knowing healing will happen after the initial hurt. So, this is for the Fool energy. You are definitely going to have to rip something off like a Band-Aid, amputate something, cut it out of your life in order to maintain your peace. And you know this, and you need to listen to your intuition, especially if it's making your stomach upset every time you're around this person. Especially if you think this person is a bastard. Especially if this person causes emotional dysregulation. Especially if you're suspicious of this person. It's important to listen to the revulsion. Okay? It's really important to listen to that. I think that's pretty much the end of that reading right there, you guys. I'm going to close it out. And I would love to thank all of you, including the lovely little trolls, for boosting the algorithm. You guys are fucking amazing. And just remember, you guys, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.